Hello YouTube, this is my tutorial on how to survive another day without basically another day vegetarian, only eat vegetarian stuff like apples, fish. I mean fish is not exactly vegetarian, but I allow myself to eat fish. So this is me surviving vegetarian survival mode, Minecraft 1.9, and I just made this level a few hours ago or like yesterday. So I don't have a lot of food or any food right now. So I'm like waiting for apples to drop from the trees, and I'm also eating rotten flesh, which is not exactly vegetarian, I have to admit, and I should not be eating that if you want to be strictly vegetarian without killing any animals or yeah. So it's hard. I mean, food is scarce. You can eat vegetables. I was lucky to find some carrots, and I planted some potatoes over here. But for the most part, it's hard to survive only being vegetarian in Minecraft. I mean, in real life, it's a lot easier because there's plenty of things you can eat that are that don't have meat, like veggies and fruit, and they have a lot of vegan restaurants here in California. But in Minecraft, you have to chop down a lot of trees and hope for some apples. But it's almost impossible to make it to survive without dying if you're only eating apples and carrots and potatoes, because carrots and potatoes are very hard to get, especially when you're starting out, when you don't have anything else. So right now my primary diet is apples and rotten flesh, which is kind of has meat in it. One thing you want to avoid is actually getting hit by these zombies, because you're almost dead at this point without any food. And the key is trying to stay at full health, at least half full. That way you don't get killed by a skeleton or a creeper by accident. And the apples help, but they're very hard to get because they don't drop a lot. The drop rate for apples is not that great. I mean, there's pigs over there, but if I kill them, it's not good. So basically, in order to survive in a vegetarian world, you have to be conscious of the animals. You don't want to harm these animals. I mean, you can kill zombies because it's either kill or get killed with zombies. So it's okay to kill the zombies, but vegetarians are usually against killing innocent animals. I don't consider the zombie an animal. It's more like a fictitious creature that's only in the movies. And it looks like I'm doing good for the night. And you want to replant those trees because that's your food. The more trees you chop down, the more apples you're gonna get. And you can also eat spider eyes, because spiders are hostile creatures that are after you. You're just defending yourself. You're not harming. They're not so innocent like the pigs are innocent and the cows are innocent. They didn't try to harm you. But zombies and spiders are okay to kill. Okay. That skeleton was gonna kill me, so I had to hide in my little cave. It's always good to have a cave nearby where you can retreat if the outside gets hot. And you can see I just started this game because I only have a few things here. I have 1 carrot, 3 iron ingots, and some wood because I chopped a bunch of trees to get some apples. And then I haven't died so far, but food is very scarce. I'm actually gonna bake this potato here because I have a potato farm outside. But if this is your only potato, you don't want to eat it. You want to basically plant it and put some bone weave on it so it can grow more potatoes. Okay, so now I have a baked potato. It's gonna restore me at least 3 hunger bars. There we go. I can regenerate some health. So at this point, when I've regenerated my health, I can go back outside and fight those zombies. Hopefully there's no creeper there. Man, skeletons are tough. I'm gonna go back into hiding now because I'm low health. Alright. So yeah, surviving vegetarian mode is actually pretty difficult, as it turns out. Because you can't really indulge in meaty products such as beef and steak and pork. You have to really watch what you eat. Uh-oh, I ate the spider eye. Almost killed me, even though poison doesn't really kill you. But right now it's just not so easy to get food. I have a carrot, but it's my only one. I don't want to eat it because I have to plant it. What else can I eat? Sunflower. Let's try eating the sunflower. Nope, can't eat it. Can I eat seeds? No, probably not. Okay, well, not a lot of options. But I do need to regenerate my health, so I need to eat something. So the only food is outside at this point. If I go outside, I might get killed, but that's fine. Alright, it's daytime. Rise and shine. Good morning. Looks like one of my trees grew back up. I'm gonna try to get some apples here. And I think, I don't know what these trees are called, but I think they also drop apples, so I'm gonna chop this one down. I might be wrong. It would be really nice if I could find some string so I can start fishing, because fishing yields a lot of food. Fishing, it's very efficient. And let's see if I have some string. I do. How cool is that? Okay, now I can make a fishing rod. I start fishing and my hunger days will be over. Okay, cool. Remember that some vegetarians eat fish. That's what I heard. So fish, I think, by my book is okay. At least for this tutorial, fish is okay to eat. It's an easy way to get fast food. Even though fishing, cooked fish is, well, you can have cooked fish in fast food. Anyway, I'm gonna actually try to fish in the ocean because this little pond right here is not very, it's not very good for fishing. Okay, I think the ocean is faster. Just waiting for the fish to bite. And you can get some pretty cool stuff from fishing. Like right now I got a fish, but you can also get treasure. And treasure is pretty cool because I can get stuff like very rare enchanted books. Like the last time I went fishing, I got a Book of Mending enchantment. Enchanted Book of Mending. So with the mending, what it does is there we go, it's faster. So with the mending, you can enchant your shield, for example, and then when it gets damaged, it's okay because it self-repairs itself. So that means every time you kill a monster or you get some experience from somewhere else, like mining or other sources, you get experience, and then the shield repairs itself because it has the mending enchantment. I think that's pretty cool. I have that on my other single player game. I do a lot of survival games, single player survival mode. Also, when I play multiplayer, I usually play survival mode or vanilla server or factions. I think survival mode is the most fun, even though every once in a while it's okay to play those mods like I don't even know what the mods are nowadays. I don't play that much, but whenever I play, I like single player also. Sometimes it gets boring, but if you're a YouTuber like I'm trying to be, you can entertain yourself by talking to the mic, basically. Anyway, we're getting, of course. Uh, so you can see fishing, I already got 5 fish. I can go ahead and bake those before the night approaches. And a quick tip for using your furnace: if you have any wooden items you want to get rid of, like your wooden pickaxe or your extra doors, you can pretty much toss those in here. Instead of wasting your coal in the beginning, you can toss in the doors, the pickaxe. Let's start with the pickaxe. You can kind of use that for fuel to bake your fish. It burns pretty quickly, so be ready to put another one in there. Oh, I cannot burn doors? Why not? It's wooden. Oh man, I lost that one. Well, I'm just gonna use coal for these. I have a lot of coal. It looks like I have 4 coal, which is pretty good. Coal is easy to come by. You can just mine a bunch of coal in no time. But as you can see, all that fish I got in like 5 minutes is gonna feed me for the next 30 minutes or so, maybe less. But in the meantime, I can start looking for other food where I can keep fishing if I want. Just make sure you don't eat too much fish because it contains a lot of mercury, and mercury in excessive amounts can be damaging to your health. So fish is okay once or twice a week in real life, but in Minecraft it doesn't really matter how much fish you eat, you're not gonna get sick. Alright, health tips 101. Okay, I got 3 fish left. So now I can chop some more trees and hope for more apples. In the meantime, I'm actually gathering wood for a future project. I might want to build a house later. And that's going to be made out of wood, most likely. There's a big tree right here. When you're chopping the trees, I've seen some people chop their trees not all the way. If you leave some of the tree hanging there, it's not gonna drop any apples because the leaves are gonna stay there instead of disappearing. Right now the leaves are disappearing because I chopped off the whole tree. But if you leave part of the tree there, this process won't happen and you won't get any apples. You're gonna be stuck with a tree hanging in the middle of nowhere. So make sure you chop your tree down all the way, nice and clean. And also make sure to replant your tree. Like this. Well, I think you get the point for surviving the vegetarian way. Eventually you're gonna run into potatoes and carrots, and those are a very good source of food. Especially potatoes, when you bake them, they recharge 3 health bars when you eat a baked potato. I really like potatoes in Minecraft. In real life, I don't like potatoes so much, but they're okay. Like, I prefer baked potatoes to French fries for some reason. And then, when you're done chopping all the trees, you're left with a bunch of wood. So you can build a house if you want. Even though houses made out of wood are not as stable as houses made out of cobblestone, in my opinion, because cobblestone can withstand fire, It's fire retardant, and also if you get an explosion from a creeper, it's gonna probably bust your house just not as much as if it were made out of wood. Anyway, this concludes my tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe I'll see you next time.